It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight.
Hi there.
From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
San Antonio Spurs.
How's everything? Welcome to the stream. NBA Season 4 2018 underway. San Antonio Spurs taking on Boston Celtics.
The Spurs begin the game with the basketball. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Down to Gay. A lot of contact, no whistle.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Celtics have it. Irving to Hayward. Sizing up the defense to Horford. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Gasol with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Rudy Gay to Murray.
Ice.
Gasol buries it on the catch and shoot.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Hayward to Horford. Gets it in the right corner. Hayward. That's rebounded by San Antonio. San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Rudy Gay to DeRozan. To Rudy Gay. From long range. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. To Hayward. For 3. Not that time. He misses.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Hayward to Irving. Has a look. Not going down for him this time. Murray with it. Leads 5. Boston secures the rebound. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Horford. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
A pass taken away by the Celtics. And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket. Kyrie Irving won a championship with Cleveland. He won a championship for Cleveland in that Game 7 at Golden State. How is he influenced as a player by that title?
Well, I thought he learned how to win at a really huge stage. But Kyrie's always been a leader of his own movement. At times, his voice may have been suppressed because of LeBron James, but there's no doubt about it. When you look at the young players on this roster, when they all rock Kyrie's, you know who the leader of the team is.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Celtics. Number 13, Marcus Morris.
Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Brown with it up top. They're down 3. Tatum. His first effort off the mark. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Here comes the screen. Patty Mills has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Kyrie Irving for 2, and a putback slam.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this, I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First foul in the final.
Gasol. From the painted area, won't go down. Here's Irving into the front court. They trail by 1. Runner here, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A 3-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after 1 quarter. To the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Hayward. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Hayward. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Inside, he scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Rozier into the front court. Right now, 12 all. To Marcus Morris. And scores. Strong take.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Patty Mills. Gets an open look and hits. Defense played the percentages. The offense cashes in.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Able to convert inside.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Marcus Smart. Gets a look. Can't hit. Spurs in possession. To Patty Mills. Surveys the floor. He's looking for that touch. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. 2-point advantage. To Hayward.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Patty Mills.
Screen come on.
Minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Shot clock winding down. Patty Mills over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. Celtics have it. Spurs have it. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Rozier with it. Leads a bucket. To Hayward. Jumper's good. He went down 5 minutes into his Celtics career. So how much of an evaluation period should Gordon Hayward get coming off a tough injury?
Well, with a potential franchise player, you always rather be safe than be sorry. And he needs to pay attention to his body more so than anybody. From a player who personally had a dislocation of the ankle, which is a bone bruise when I was trying to come back and play, that could take a couple of years to heal fully. So Gordon Hayward's ability to make sure that he feels that he trusts his body is the most important thing.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, San Antonio.
DeRozan to Aldridge. And the basket good at the rim.
This has been quite the redemption story for LA. In the 2016-17 season, there seemed to be a rift between him and Spurs management. Had a very difficult time finding his way, wasn't used to being an anchor down low at the post position. But this is the brilliance of Greg Popovich. Sat him down, spoke to him man-to-man multiple times, and got LA to buy into something bigger than himself, which is the reason why he is one of the most dominant bigs in the league.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. San Antonio with the basketball. DeRozan to Aldridge. Count it.
LA has finally accepted that post position down low on the block. What I mean by that is when he first got to the Spurs, he had Tim Duncan, and also throughout his tenure, he's had Dwayne Dedmon, where he hasn't had to be that anchor. He is a mid-range assassin and also somebody that has an array of moves on the block. If you confront the post, potentially double the post, make him a passer, or if he's on the perimeter, force him to put the ball down on the ground, you might have a chance to stop the big man.
DeRozan with the basketball. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back. Drawing heave from three-quarters court. Time expires to end the first half. The Celtics have the lead.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Celtics are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Spurs would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Field goals.
The San Antonio Spurs weren't efficient with their shooting, and therefore they weren't effective with their offense. Their field goal percentage is lacking, and it's probably the biggest reason for their first half deficit. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Gordon Hayward has been incredible around the basket, doing everything necessary to dominate on the boards. Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Boston with the basketball. To Hayward. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
To Hayward. Here's a chance from long range, and Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide-open look. You look at Gordon Hayward, who does he remind you of in the NBA?
Paul George more so on the offensive end. He has the height and the size to shoot over smaller guards. Plus, I love the fact that he utilizes his body. How about in his 7 years with the Utah Jazz, he made $53 million. You're seeing his game really blossom, which is the reason why Danny Ainge signed him to that 4-year, $128 million deal.
DeRozan to Murray. Down low, Aldridge. Can't connect from in close.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
DeRozan to Gasol. Down low. And a throwdown. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nice finish at the rim.
You know, I just want to thank the man above for allowing a guy like Gordon Hayward, after that horrific, awful injury he had an opening night. So good to see my dude back on the floor and doing his thing, finally healthy.
Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Celtics have it. Has a chance. Hayward unable to connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Why is Murray playing? He is out for the season.
Hayward knocks it down. That was a tough shot. Jay, would you classify him among the elites in the game, especially among wings?
It depends on what category of elite you put him in. As of right now, he will be my second-tier elite. Because when I think first-tier elite, I think Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, James Harden. I think Gordon Hayward has a chance to be there. He was on his way there before he got hurt, but time will tell.
To Hayward.
That's me.
You know what? I guess he didn't get hurt yet. Murray didn't get hurt yet. That's one of the reasons. I mean, well, he did get hurt
not going down
in the real season, but they still have him playing. You know, maybe that's an update in the game. They got to do an update in the game
to Aldridge
and take him out because he's not playing. He's hurt for the season, you say, right, Murray? Well, yeah. that answers your question there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in.
Welcome to the stream,
Almost, but no good.
Daniel Smith, I see.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw try, off the mark. Irving brings the ball up court. To Hayward. Probing the defense. Hayward. To Marcus Smart. From the painted area, won't go down. Patty Mills. To DeRozan.
Watch that cover.
5 seconds to shoot. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Hayward. The rebound taken by San Antonio. Mills in possession. His guys trail by 10. To Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play. They'll let one fly from half court. That ends the third quarter with the Celtics in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. San Antonio ball.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Shot from the lane won't go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Unable to connect on the free throw. To Irving. Rebound comes to Aldridge. Mills in possession. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Short jumper off the mark. The follow won't go either. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Kyrie with the rock. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. To Irving. DeRozan's got the board. To Aldridge. inside, he scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Irving. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. It's DeRozan. To Murray. Takes stock of the floor. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Working hard on the glass. Another shot stays out.
What happened is he didn't bounce himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Deep 2 there, won't go. Irving throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
DeRozan. 4-3. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
To Hayward. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
DeRozan to Murray. To Rudy Gay. Curling inside. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. To Marcus Smart. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. And that one out of bounds off a Spur. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Hayward. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Show me something better than that, baby.
To Murray.
Screen.
To Aldridge. Celtics have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Kyrie, off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Cleans it up. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics got themselves a win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Spurs put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Gordon Hayward could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.